Welcome to Air U-Maxwell with Lieutenant Dan. Today, I just wanted to give you guys a quick tour of my office, a place that I hope you'll be comfortable coming into as we do some teaching, some interviews, and talking about just general mentorship stuff from here. If you look behind you on the marker board, I have a list of upcoming series, things that are on deck for this particular channel, also some future interviews that I plan on doing, and real quick, a few equipment issues that I've been having and why I haven't published anything in the last week. That first one is I am in the process of fixing the stitching for VR. If you're in VR or even if you're on YouTube, if you scroll to the left or right, you'll see there's some blank spots over in here where the camera doesn't quite stitch together well. I'm in the process of getting that fixed. Might be with a better camera, with a little bit better software. The other thing is if you look right about here, and then again on the back in the same area over here, you'll see I've got several scratches on this particular camera. This is a camera that I share with other people who are doing VR around the eSchool, and it just happens to get scratched in use. So anyways, if you look at the upcoming series, we've got what I'm calling Hey LT. That's just a mentorship series. We do a lot of mentorship with each other, both as FGOs talking to CGOs and throughout the Air Force, but there's some things that are not quite written down. Those are the things I want to get onto you, like what's the most important thing to remember in your Air Force career? How do you deal with mental health type issues? Suicide prevention from a first person standpoint. Also on there behind you again, you've got thriving as a career major. That's something I'm intimately familiar with. I wrote an article for War on the Rocks. Because once you get passed over twice as a major, there's not a whole lot of information on there on how do you continue in the Air Force, how do you keep yourself motivated. Also on there I've got Applied Joint Warfare. I'll be teaching that particular class in June. If you're lucky enough to get into one of my sections, you'll see a lot more videos like this. Also, folks have asked, hey, can you do Joint Air 6.0? A few of the lessons, just clarifying what is the difference between the COMA4 and the JFAC, things like that. You'll also see I've got a few, the professors over at ACSC are already lined up. I forgot to put on there Dr. Zarnik as well. He's one of our space officers. And all the Air University guests that come in. I want to be able to just sit down and have informal discussions with them as well. So that's really what's going on. If you like what you see, make comments below, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try to keep this up to date and try to get a pacing of about one video a week, or try the rest of the series as they come up. So that's all I've got from Air University with Lieutenant Dan. I'm Lieutenant Dan, and I'll see you in the Force.